Petrie with an outlet for DeBrincat, who will be back here in Toronto for the All-Star game. Kopfer over the line. Here's Kopfer in the first test on Samsonov in the fans. There's Tavares winning the draw. The Leafs with just 2 power plays in the last 2 games. And a chance for Marner across. Matthews the drive, and that's stopped by Reimer.
It's a one-timer on a power play from the top scorer in the National Hockey League. Good job getting across and making the save.
Nylander back to Riley across Tavares. Fires, loose puck in front. And Marner unable to reach that, and it's played away, and it might be a break for Larkin. Getting back Tavares, and Larkin a couple of shots stopped by Samsonov on a short-handed bid. And he got it to Domi, and Domi tried to get to the net. Spun around by Sherrod. It comes to Bertuzzi. Kicked away by Reimer, who has looked sharp early.
They've already drawn 2 by using some good aggressive play.
7 times this year, 1 goal. Here's the blast of Reimer. Able to fight that off as Matthews with his second shot. Back towards Matthews behind the net. John Tavares from the corner. Dropping it back for Riley. Morgan Riley across. Nylander with a look. And off the bar. Rattles that off the crossbar.
The night last night, nothing really happening for him, but this is his area.
Quickly ahead now, back the other way. Here's Daniel Sprong. He scored on a penalty shot with that shot. And a close call there for Sprong. Penalty shot against Toronto in Sweden for Sprong. He's got it again. Swings wide. Back to the line, Sider. Bertuzzi getting ready to return in front. Oh, it's healed wide by Valeno as Bertuzzi gets back on the ice. What a chance for Valeno, and he couldn't cash. Fabry shoots it high. Holy Mata holds the zone. A little momentum off the power play. A blocker stopped by Samsonov there. A lead feed, and that's out of the reach of Kopp. No icing on the play. Liljegren gets back. Chip for Rasmussen, and from that left flank, it's Samsonov with the stop. The captain with 49 career points against Detroit. That's turned over, and away goes Larkin. Rasmussen drives the lane, gets the pass. Brilliant stop by Samsonov.
Just a 2-on-1 and a saucer pass with the backhand, and you can see sliding.
Here comes Tavares. Back in on the counter punch for Toronto. He's knocked down by Sider. Puck's loose for Matthews. Got Nylander in front. And the shot is blocked. Rasmussen came across. Boy, it looked like Nylander the clear lane to the net. Liljegren. Nylander. Matthews. Yardcroak. Reimer stops that and able to hold off Tavares in front with a 2-on-1. Daniel Sprong is in. Across, and standing on that was Kopfer. Another odd man rush. It's Justin Hall moving in. And Samsonov's got that.
That was a good first step. As you said, first period has been his problem, and he looked very sharp.
Here comes Holmberg deep into Detroit territory. Thought he had extended his point streak to 4 last night. That's a deflection, scores! Well, he's starting a new one. Pontus Holmberg.
How about that reaction, too? That tells you everything, doesn't it? The entire time, the battle for the puck, an errant pass, and you can see he got lost in the middle, and then Holmberg gets in front of the defender who's trying to box this out, and then there's the tip right past the glove. So 32 seconds in, that's a shot pass that looked like it hit.
Shoveled up the boards for Bertuzzi, and now he'll sprint Domi. Max Domi in, and a glove stop by Reimer as Domi got inside position on Sider, and there's McCabe able to sidestep a check, but then lost it. Red Wings are on it, and here's Perron. For Larkin scores! Dylan Larkin has tied it for Detroit.
A quick little hard hit that sort of gets him back on his heels. Now it's Larkin who follows up, and now you've got a little bit of cycle. You got some tired bodies. You got 5 guys in great position, but just don't get to the stick of Larkin. Perron knows exactly where Larkin is, and look at that quick release. Liljegren is almost there, but doesn't get the stick out quick enough. Larkin with the quick release, and that's up and over the shoulder.
Got a couple more looks before finally heading off.
Yeah, I thought he was trying to change about 20 seconds earlier. Ended up being about a minute 40, but two great scoring chances.
Here's Marner across. Bertuzzi back. Scores. There's 600 for Mitch Marner. To the 600-point milestone.
Oh, what a goal it is as Marner has his head up the whole way to Bertuzzi. And look at Reimer. Reimer's thinking Bertuzzi's coming off the bench, coming in prime shooting position, and instead of shooting, freezes the goaltender, and it's a tap in for Marner. Number 600 and number 548 games.
Trying to swing wide on Strong. Holds on. Riley fanned on that. The stick shattered and Strong got a break. Riley in. Strong scores. Game tied. As the equipment malfunction cost Morgan Riley and the Leafs.
Is thinking this puck's going to the net, so they turn towards the net. Now they're behind. Strong has the inside route. I almost wondered whether Morgan Riley was going to take his second penalty here and just dive and grab him instead. A poke check by Samsonov, just a half a second late. You mentioned that Strong teammates with Samsonov in Washington. He read his ex-teammate well, and there's the reaction as he ties the game.
Calle Järnkrok on 299 points. Looking for a milestone here in the third. Centering pass. Robertson stopped. That's a big save by James Reimer on a quick release.
Sequence of events started with this great play by Robertson. Look at him curling around the defender and then
up with Nylander over the line. Back to Matthews. In from Holmberg. And he was covered on the play. Bronke back. Matthews with a chance there. And Reimer looks sharp.
Behind the net. Takes it past the stick by the pass.
JT Compher drops to Brinkett. Dangerous shooting. Loose puck. Oh, and a stop. Samsonov across, and he robbed what looked like a sure Detroit goal.
Watch this to Brinkett with the shot. The rebound there. Compher. Oh, man, what a great save by jump out there with the glove and able to get a piece of it.
May not have expected to hear a Sammy chant in this building again. When he was put on waivers on New Year's, look out, here's Kopp a chance, scores! Andrew Kopp, Detroit, a minute 40 to go.
And making the save now, just a little bit of pressure and a turnover. No, he's out of his blue paint there. He's not in the way at all. And that's just a turnover that ends up with Kopp taking an extra second to get around where the pressure was. Samsonov unable to get out quick enough at the top of the crease in front of Reimer.
This time, Larkin wins the draw. It's off the Leaf and out, and with an empty net, Raymond will hit the back of the net. And the Red Wings arrive late, but they're going to leave with a win here in Toronto tonight.
Come up with a win, and it's all these little battles off the face-off. Good box out on the side. Nylander does a good job of securing the wall, but it bounces off of him, goes right to Raymond, and he puts his 5-hole on Morgan Riley.
With 7 points fewer than last season at this juncture. Here's Holmberg on a backhand, and that's stopped by Reimer. And James Reimer, for only the second time in his career, has beaten the Maple Leafs. And Toronto has now dropped 3 consecutive games.